Discord. And now that's all sent out, and now we're live yet again. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Urbandre, and I've been having a bit of a rough week. If you've been following along on the stream and so on, you might have noticed that I've been like this week. Okay, a bit of background. The last 2 weeks should have been great. New job, new schedule. Oh, Laminage is here. Something wrong? Wait, what's going on? Oh, why I stream so early? Well, this is the new. Well, this actually isn't as early as I'd like it to be. This is actually the new stream schedule. The new stream schedule is going to be from 6 to 8. So maybe like on like a nice day, like on Sundays and Mondays, I might be able to have like a longer stream every now and then, where we might actually go like until like late, like I used to. But no, my new schedule is 6 to 8, which I haven't been able to do because life's been kicking my ass. But you know, welcome back, Limonage. How's it going? I haven't seen you last stream actually, and I was worried. I was like, oh no, is Limonage upset? I'd be upset too if I just disappeared off the face of the planet and stopped streaming for like a week, which I did, and I'm upset about it. But you know, oh, I mean, okay, so bit of background. So I got a new job, and the new job, it's fine. It's not the greatest. I'd definitely say that it is a step up in every single way than the previous job. Previous job, it's a job, but it pays better. The hours are regular. It's no longer hectic scheduling. It's a different. Okay, so the thing is, I now have to wake up at 4 every day. Which that alone, I'm pretty sure the reason why I started feeling a bit sick is maybe in small part Urbandre working for the Mafia, yeah. But I think me like drastically changing my sleep schedule, losing sleep, not really eating a whole lot. The thing is nowadays, I kind of just wake up, I just go to work. They have like little snacks in the back, so I like steal a couple snacks. Not steal, okay. They're free snacks, but I steal the free snacks. That's my breakfast. Then until like for 6 hours, I don't eat. And then at like 6 hours in, I have my first, like I have a small meal, like maybe like 400, 500 calories. And then like I work a couple more hours and I'm out. I'm out at noon every single day. So noon, that's wonderful. Okay, I clarified, Limonage, I clarified. Not stealing as in, you know, I meant it in a figurative way. Not figurative. Not metaphorical either. What's the word? I meant it like in, there's a word for it. But no, I would, they're free snacks. Like literally like my job, they just put like boxes of like granola bars and like fruit bars and some like the little packets of fruit candies and like waters in the back, and then like I mean it is not, I wouldn't call it food. I mean it's food, but it isn't like a meal. I've been treating it like a meal, and that's been kicking my butt a little bit. And also, I mean, like, the thing is, I think the biggest issue recently is there's been a lot of stress. And again, this is like, I'm just like ranting to rant right now. I know probably everyone's like, we don't care about this, Andre. Get to the code, and I don't worry, I'll start coding in a second. But God, wait 1 second. I need to turn this thing off. The what's its face? The like background thing for Razer for like the images, like the screen, not screenshot. I forget what it's called. 1 second. End task. I'm just killing all the Razer stuff because I don't need any of it. Okay, now my performance should be mildly better. Okay, but yeah, so long story short, I kind of got a little bit sick, and it was just like mainly like a headache, like just a massive migraine every single day. It wasn't like I was bedridden. I was still going to work. Like it wasn't the point where I was like dying. Like I feel like by now on stream, if I say I'm sick, there's like a non-zero chance I'm in a hospital somewhere. Um, but no, it wasn't that bad. It was just mainly like it would be time for streaming, and I would just be like in pain and like with a headache and just really not in the right headspace to stream. And it's like, do I take care of my health or do I like power through it and stream? And I feel like I've made a right decision. And I think of soon I'm gonna be in a much better spot than I am right now, and we'll be in an even better position to after regular streams. We're gonna get to 6 to 8. I swear we're gonna get there super soon. Before you guys know it, it'll be 6 to 8. Hello, 8-bit boy. But yeah, so today though, speaking of what we will be doing today. Hello, Aiden. How's it going? Welcome back, everybody. So speaking of what we'll be doing today, we still have the game jam. We have like one day to like do it, and I don't think we're gonna make it. I really thought this was gonna be a good game jam for us because it was like, you know, we have like a week. But clearly, I overestimated my schedule. Surprisingly. Also, there's a stream avatars. Aiden apparently fixed his laptop, and they you got a kitten whose name is Bean. And Aiden has been yeah, I know it's been a little bit. I'm sorry, Aiden, but it's good to see you. It's good to see you after a little bit. It's good to see all of you, all of these friendly faces. How does it? Okay, for everyone who's here. Also, I don't think I really like acknowledged it. We're not making Minecraft in JS, not yet. Honestly, maybe eventually we'll do. Honestly, there's some stuff I really want to do in like 3JS, or make my own 3JS, which maybe we'll make our own little like mini Minecraft. Maybe that'll be like a challenge. Making Minecraft in 2 hours, some kind of challenge like that. Pretty fun. But yeah, where was I? Lost my train of thought. But yeah, while you guys are here, how does this time work for you guys? How are you guys feeling about 6 to 8? Like, is this a better time than my usual, you know, midnight rampages? Is this a worse time? Like, I don't know. Like, let me know your thoughts. I mean, I guess if you're here, maybe I should assume that's a better time. Like, this is like a biased audience. It's a lot better than midnight for you. That's good. That's good. Aiden, a vote for Aiden for the new times. But okay, going back to my train of thought. You know what? You know what we're gonna start with today? We're gonna start with something not different. We've done this before, but I think we should start with the LeetCode. I need to get on the LeetCode grind. I gotta get on so many grinds. You guys don't understand. I think the biggest grind I have to get on that I've been slacking so bad is I gotta get the social media content flowing. Like, it's been bad. Okay, we're gonna go to. But yeah, okay, I can just do this for right now. There we go. But yeah, so the thing is, just in general, I'm gonna try to get everything better soon. It's just been tough. I have a lot of stuff that's happening that's really stressing me out. I can't go into much of it. The job took some stress off. And then obviously because the world must remain in balance, immediately a crop of problems showed up to stress me out more. But I think one day I will tell you guys the stories that I'm experiencing right now. I just don't think it's a wise idea while stuff is happening, while stuff is falling down, while the cards are still being played, quote unquote. Also, I better check my audio. I just realized. Maybe I should just check how I sound. Anyhow, enough me ranting and complaining and whining and let's get to some code. And we're just gonna do this real fast. It's called a maximum total importance of roads. We're given an integer n to the number of cities in a country, the cities number from 0 to n minus 1, 2D integer array roads where roads I equals A1, B1, or AI, BI. Okay, so these are roads, bidirectional roads. You need to assign each city with an integer value from 1 to n, where each value can only be used once. The importance of a road is identified by the sum of the values of the two cities it connects. You need to return the maximum total importance of all roads possible after assigning the values optimally. So the way how we would want to do this is we want the cities to be ordered from the most connections to the least connections. And we want to multiply the value by the number of connections and add them all together. So that is like the technical way we want to do this. Now the question is, how do we do this efficiently and in a way that doesn't like destroy our efficiency? Also, while we're talking, I'm going to quickly just get my stream up and not stream. The stream's up and running, obviously, but the Twitch chat, I have the YouTube chat up and running, so that's fine. But I don't have my Twitch chat where I need it to be, and now I do. I'm gonna just take a listen real fast, make sure the audio is. Hello, Polito Patino. Print hello world in Python. It should just be well, I guess you already wrote down the code. Okay, I'm gonna just make sure the audio on desktop is off. Okay, just double check the audio on Twitch. Wait, can you guys hear me? Why can't I hear myself? Oh, wait a second. I think I can hear myself now, probably. Wait, is my affiliate anniversary today? I didn't know that. Maybe I should change the title of the stream to my actually I'll just copy and paste. 1 second. One second. I did not know that was a thing. My affiliate anniversary. Oh, I spelled it wrong. It is what it is. Anywho, okay, ignoring all of that random stuff, let's get to coding because I know that's the more fun part of this. Okay, so we know n, we know roads. I want to just, there we go. Nice and clean. Now we want to code So what we want to do, I guess we can kind of do it in like n time. Wait. Here's how we can do this. Not n. It's like depending on the roads. It's like m max mn time. For let I equals 0, I less than roads dot length I plus plus, and we want to create an array. Row no cities equals that, and then what we want to do is actually let's first initialize cities to be for let I equals 0, I less than n. We want to basically make an array. There's probably a better way of doing this, but I forget what it is, so I'm not going to worry about it. And what we're going to do is we're going to make an array of... Actually, wait. What am I doing? I am not doing this right. We're going to make an array of zeros in cities. Cities dot push 0. And then what we want to do is roads I 0, cities roads I 0 plus plus cities roads I 0 plus plus, and then we just want to cities dot sort daisy, and then we want to do answer equals 0 for let I equals 0, I less than cities dot length I plus plus, answer plus equals I plus 1 times cities I. Return answer. Okay, so what we're doing here, let me explain what's happening here so you guys can follow along. So what I'm doing is I make an array full of zeros, and then we want to basically see how many roads connect each city. So for every single time we have a road, we add 1 to this individual cities. Hello, Real One, how's it going? Welcome back to stream. And yeah, no, we're planning on having earlier streams in general. Like, this is going to be the new... Well, we're actually an hour late. Early streams are hopefully going to be the stream time. I don't know exactly when I'm going to get my bleep together, and... but, you know, eventually. Okay, but anyway, so what this thing here does is... For every single road, we increment the city that the road is connected to in the city's array to show that that is how many roads are out of every single city. Then we sort it from least to greatest, and then what we do is we initialize an answer variable just so that it'll hold a final answer, and then we add in order the from least to greatest the whatchamacallit. I plus, actually, let me double check and make sure that I remember the question entirely. 110, yeah, okay, that's right. So then we multiply the importance, because this is in order, so make it print real one VR. Well, this is actually a LeetCode problem. This is not exactly a personal project. Maybe after I'll do a I'll put it in. 1 second, let's zoom out just a little eensy bit. We got a bug. Bug. What do you mean? Line 30. 30, what? Is it because... Huh. Why is it complaining? What do you mean? I'm so lost. Line 38 in solution.js. So the expected return type is long. Return number. Hello, Dapslude Zero. How's it going? Welcome back to stream. I'm currently losing brain cells over this bug because I don't know why it is acting this way. It's JavaScript, okay, so that's fine. Maybe I gotta initialize. All these variables properly. I'm gonna just copy this code and just reset this because this does not feel like a proper bug. Oh wait, it's saying that it's returned null. Cities I plus 1 times let I equal 0, I less than cities dot length I plus plus. Let me just comment this out real fast just to see what is going on exactly. So if I just return answer, will it accept it? Okay, it accepts it. So for some reason, it is complaining about this. Let plus equals also, yeah, if you don't initialize Jotco hosting, yeah. I mean, I try to do everything in like a singular function, so usually it's not a problem, but occasionally doing it fixes stuff if I'm not careful. But yeah, graph theory is not fun. But I'm just doing my daily LeetCode, my daily brain breaker. I mean, this should work. Oh, I'm streaming on both Twitch and on YouTube. Real one. Dapslude Zero is over on Twitch. I'm pretty sure, like, the second I said that. Also, I think there's an ad going on. I'm gonna wait for the ad to finish. But here, I'll wait for the ad to finish, and I'll say what I'm about to say. Let's just continue working on this. So for some reason, it's really, really not liking this. Maybe I should just like. Just do that. Why is this not working? I feel like this is like an easy bug. I'm probably just like standard output none. Huh? What do you mean not number? Wait a second. Hold up. Why? What? Huh? You gotta be wait. None of you saw that. None of you know what I did. I'm not gonna tell you guys. No one has to know. Nobody saw anything. But we got a bug. No, 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 no. I would never do anything like that. That would be atrocious. That would be like literally the most dumbass move I've ever done. I would never do such a horrendous thing. Is it in reverse order? Wait. What I will say, I just use JavaScript for everything recently. So it's like, I'm just so used to using JavaScript that, I don't know. It just comes easier to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So do I, but you can still be saved. Nah. Well, I will say this might be not an issue with the. This might not be an issue with the way I'm doing it. It might just be like the thing is, this is correct. I know this for a fact. I'm looking at it. It makes sense. Because what we have here is, actually, let me double check this. So we have one. No, wait, this is incorrect. Wait, why is this incorrect? Whoa, hold up. Okay, let's print this BS out and see why it is acting up. Okay, this is wrong. Because this one here should definitely... Okay, this is 100% wrong. Although I guess more cultural variation as well. Hey, I'm Romanian as well. My parents were Romanian. I was born here, but I got a Romanian heritage. Wait, do I know you? That's an extremely huge coincidence. I feel like we've talked about this before. Wait. Let me double check. I feel like I might know you. Look at our message history. No, wait. You're random. And you're Romanian? That's wild. I will say, eu vorbesc un pic de română, dar gramatica mea e foarte proastă. Pot să înțeleg română foarte bine și pot să citesc română foarte bine, dar eu vorbesc română în creierul meu, eu iau cuvinte în engleză și translez direct în I mean, my name is Andre. I feel like that probably gives it away. I feel like you yell Andre down a crowded Romanian street and it doesn't heads will turn. But yeah, thank you, Dapso0. I feel like if you see Andre with this spelling especially, then you know it's Romanian, pretty much. Because like, you know, in most other languages, like there's like just an E or like an E with an accent. Like with Russian, it's primarily just E. In like Spanish and so on, it's E with an accent. I mean, it's well, it's our patron saint, so it kind of makes sense. Anyways, that is still wild. Well, the thing is, I know you're saying that there's a couple million of us, so you know it's not that unlikely, but I don't get a whole lot of Romanians on stream. Like, if I'm being honest, we've got a lot of different cultures, and I can track it, like the Twitch and YouTube and stuff. They give me like general geographical data on my viewership. I have yet to see like. Yeah, I've yet to see like a significant amount of Romanians in my chat. Just hasn't happened yet. Oh wait, that's the bug. Found a bug, found a bug, found a bug, found a bug. Okay, let's submit it and let's see what happens. Oh boy. We probably should get rid of this because it's gonna destroy our... Okay, why are you angry with me? What did I do wrong? How did I anger the gods? This feels very short. That's not 67. The issue is with the input then. Urban 3. I don't understand the Urban 3 in German comment. I'm a bit of an oddball. Really grew up with English content or Romanian content. Well, I mean, I grew up like bilingual. Like my parents would speak it in the house, but I never really picked up on it too well. I feel like I was kind of like very resistant to learning Romanian as a kid. And now as an adult, I wish I knew more Romanian because I talked to my grandparents and so on, and I have to use Google Translate. Like I literally like every other word, especially when I'm trying to like articulate more complex thoughts, talk about like specific events happening in my life. I literally got like pull up Google Translate and like try to like get words out. And usually I don't even have to do that, but like nowadays my grammar and everything, it just is like so difficult. I will say I think Twitch is popular, but I think it's niche. I think it's definitely like, yeah. You said the problem with English, especially American English as a first language, is that you don't pick up phonetics that well. Yeah, I will say a lot of like English and Romanian are very, very different. Like when I was a kid, I kind of had a bit of a Romanian accent combined. I think I still have a bit of an accent, but it definitely was like how'd I word it? Like I was never like I was never good at Romanian, but I was never good at English. I feel like in a way they kind of hampered each other. And I feel like I was already kind of like when I was growing up, I was kind of slow to pick up like speaking and so on. Like I was like a late learner when it comes to languages. But yeah. Okay, my brain is I'm just kind of curious at this point. I want to see like how many tests have passed. Oh, we're so close. Okay, I think this is definitely an obvious bug. The issue is for some reason it is when I saw the output, it wasn't it definitely didn't have all of the stuff in it. It didn't have all the roads. Like that's this is not 67. That's like maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's like 30, 40. That's like 40. We're definitely like 20 off. I will say the one thing about Romanian is that it is like a language where reading it, like the spelling and stuff, is exactly like the pronunciation of it. Like I think it's a really nice language in that it's like it basically is so it goes back and forth really easily. And there isn't a whole lot of like special rules. I think it's pretty once you understand know Romanian, like know the grammar and everything else is pretty straightforward. The grammar kind of sucks, but that's just because I'm English and sorry, I forgot what phonetic means. I knew what phonetics meant, but yeah, I'm telling you, I'm also tired. So please forgive me. I'm a little bit dumb right now. I'm being stupid. Okay. But anyways, back to what we're doing here. Stays up push. Let I equals 0 rows dot length I plus plus. Okay, I want to see this. This should just work, but I'm gonna take this edge case. Oh. Wait, what's the daisy? I'm gonna copy this case. Let's put it into the test case. And let us I'm gonna just see what the length of this is, because I think this is where the bug is lying. This is where the bug lies. Yeah, no, I think the issue with all these languages is just like the amount of words, and like the amount of like, and the grammar is usually like more complicated. So that's correct, 67. Now I feel like the bug must be happening here. No, the bug's fine there. Why are you acting up? Japanese and German are weird as hell. They work in a stack instead of a heap. I don't know those languages. I can't really speak towards them or against them. What is... Oh. You guys saw nothing. You guys saw nothing. That hurt my soul. That hurt my very soul. Oh my god. Submit it and see what happens. Oh, we got it! Woo! We ran fast. Okay, so our implementation ran faster, but used more memory than other implementations. I think we can actually, like, can we pull back on the amount of memory? Whatever. I'm not even gonna think about it. Okay, because I'm only telling you this, even though it hurts my pride, because I made this mistake, and if you ever come across this mistake, this is what happened and why my soul died inside. So what I had to do is I needed to define the sort function, because it was, the way it was sorting, it was 2 was greater than like 12. It was basically like, what's the word? It was like treating it almost like strings than like numbers. So I had to define the sort function to do it properly. That was the bug. For the record, everything else, I didn't change a single line. Like, the only 2 lines of code I changed from what the first thing my first pass was this. I put brackets in the parentheses, and this where I just added in a sort function to handle it. Yeah. The one thing I dislike about LeetCode, and it is actually not, it's not horrible. It's not the worst. I hate how they like paywall a proper debugger. Like, if I was any more stuck than this, like if me putting like if that last check I did didn't work, I would have 100% any code editor Literally any code editor will be better than this one. Even inspect element on a browser will be better than this one. Okay, anyways, LeetCode done. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna code. And how long that took us? Like, well, when do we start working on this thing, Bob? Let me take a look. When do we start working on LeetCode? I will. Okay, we've been at it for like 20 minutes. That's kind of embarrassing. I will reiterate though. I got my first. I literally typed it out properly. I just made some. I haven't coded JavaScript in like half a week. I get a pass. I get a pass. Yeah, I don't like. Okay, here's the thing. Here is my official unofficial take on LeetCode. I feel like LeetCode is really good at, because like in real life you don't really do LeetCode problems a lot, but occasionally you'll have to deal with like situations where you need to think about run times and stuff and algorithms. You can't just brute force stuff. I think LeetCode is really good for teaching you how to optimize and debug your code and like do it quickly, how to be efficient at it. And in a way, a lot of companies like that because a lot of them already have code bases that are, pretty like already like set in stone. Like very, very few times you're gonna have like one of the bigger companies that are gonna like have you like walk in and develop a completely new product from the ground up. A lot of times they just want you to go in there and optimize code and like debug your code. I mean, yeah. So the biggest issue though with the speed at which I just did it is I should be doing these like under 10 minutes, under 5 minutes. Honestly, I should be doing mediums under 5 minutes. Hard should be like 20 minutes, 20 minutes to half an hour. Like that is how fast I should be doing them, and I am not there, and that sucks. Anyways, that is not critical. Also, why is my Stream Deck not working? I did have it run a second ago. So the thing is, for job interviews, what happens is for a lot of them is there is a technical round, and it really, 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 really depends on the job you're applying for. The one job that I got remotely close to getting, and that was a stretch because we're in a horrible time to be a coder, but the first round of one of the jobs I applied to was like just literally LeetCode, but like on a different website. Just like doing 3 LeetCode mediums, and actually one of them was definitely a hard, but like doing like a couple mediums and a hard in an hour. And then that's how they weeded out like the first like 100 applicants, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. And the thing is like I know for a fact that like in other companies like Amazon and so on, they basically have you do a LeetCode medium. A lot of times they don't like do it on a computer with like debugger and stuff. Like you gotta do it like either in you have to do it like in like a skeleton code, or you gotta have a proper language, like proper syntax and everything. They want to see like you actually can like write it down by hand without relying on like editors to like do stuff for you. Anyways, time to work on the real fun project of the evening. And that is also, this thing is still not working. Gotta do it by hand. That is not fun. This. Okay, we're 100% not finishing this game by the end of the month. We have one day. I guess literally the best case scenario if I really wanted to submit something is I could work a couple hours, like an hour more today, and work an hour more tomorrow, or like a couple hours tomorrow, and maybe get something done. But I think I would just rush it, and it would be bad, and I would be happy with it, and it would suck. So I'm not going to do that. We're just going to make this game for the fun of it now, because as much as I love game jams for like forcing me to be in that like competitive mindset and like making me have to start a game, I feel like I've gotten to the point where it doesn't really matter to me, you know? Anyways, you guys are probably interested in what it looks like so far, what we have, because I believe a lot of you haven't actually been here for the last couple streams. So this is what we have so far in the game jam. Let me zoom in a little bit. What we have is we have a game where we can light up these lamps. And we can basically get more lights. We can collect wood to get more things, and then we have flashbangs. So that's what we have so far. Kind of simple. I don't like, for those who were here on the last stream, I don't like exactly the overlap looks. It looked so much better with my first run over. I like the soft edges though. The soft edges look sick to me. Oh, also we have notebook pages. And also we can actually move the camera up and down. So we have that as well. I just like how the edges look on this thing. Yeah, no, the way we made this is by rotating divs with rounded corners. Very, very simple stuff. Okay, but the next step, and I was talking about this last time, but we never really got to it, is we want to make so part of the challenge I really want to do is I want to make it so that you really are incentivized to stay within the circle. I want to, if you move your mouse out of the circle, you're gonna get attacked. That's one thing. Additionally, I want to make it so that like the fire goes out when it gets too small. So like basically when you first find a fire thing, it doesn't go out. I also want to make it so that you see where potential items are. So you see like some of them will be like question marks, and it'll pop up, and you can actually uncover them with the light. It kind of like helps you find them. So that's another thing I want to do, which I think would be kind of cool. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. And I think the objective I want to do is once you add the enemies and the more the resource spawning and just in general all this stuff and the question marks and everything, I then want to start adding in upgrades and like adding in a gameplay loop where essentially you're incentivized to what's the word? To like upgrade various like things, like for instance like the fire, the torch size, how slowly it burns out, how much wood you can get from a resource, the strength of the flares, etc. I want to start introducing these upgrades. And the flares, the concept behind them is they're what we're going to use to like scare away the monsters. But yeah, that's kind of the objective right now. I'm kind of thinking maybe I kind of want to make. I'm right now I'm debating in my head. Like, do I want the question marks be actual buttons that you can like mouse over and then you can see what they are? I kind of worry that like if someone's like really smart about this, might go like and just like get all the question marks immediately and just see what it is. Maybe that's the point. Maybe like early on you can do that kind of BS, and it kind of gives you an edge early, and then later that's when it starts to burn you. Especially like the longer you like stay in the dark, the more at risk you are. So I think that's kind of the plan right now is let's first work on spawning. I think spawning is going to be like a huge thing for this one. Me not having the stream deck is killing me right now. I'm just a little bit, let me just tell you that, guys. It's bad. But yeah, also need a drink. And also, I think I'm going to be going for like another I'm gonna call it right now. Half an hour. Half an hour is what I'm thinking. So what I want to do is I also want to introduce question marks, the hidden. Is there a question mark emoji? I mean, I know there's like the question mark like letter, but I feel like that I want something that has like some character to it. Question mark. There is. So we're gonna steal that, and then what we're gonna do is okay. So in the code, right now what we have is when we're spawning stuff into existence. One second. Okay, so here's where we spawn stuff into existence. Where's the if statement? Here we go. So here's where we basically have the logic for creating everything. What I want to do initially is I don't want the inner HTML to be the correct one initially. Let's start out all as question marks. And what we're going to do additionally is, actually, let's go through all these. Actually, no. We want to save it first. We want to make sure we have it. Also, by the way, I'm just absolutely smoldering in here. Now, when we find the stuff, so here's where we find stuff. If or buttons I dot type is equal to torch, or is it light? Light. Then buttons I dot button dot inner HTML is equal to the flame. Else if we have log flare, and that is wrong. Log flare and note. We're going to just 1 second. Take this flare, this for that, and this for that. And now we're going to start everything as a question mark. Also, one thing I will say on working on this, I know for a fact that it'll be so easy to create a cheat for this game. I mean, I'm adding so many things in here that someone could like just create a simple cheat for. Not even funny. Okay, we want this initial flame. We're going to introduce the idea of a flame being able to be extinguished and then 2 different emojis to kind of switch between that soon. I'm not going to worry about it right now. One thing we're also going to do is, so we have this thing here, which lights up a button. What we're going to do is we're going to introduce that here. It's math random. If math.random is less than 0.2 for right now, then we're going to just bring it into existence. But the one difference is we're not going to consider it found. We're going to consider it like a question mark. So there's hidden, there's found, and there is, I'll call it a hint. And let's give it a run and see what happens. Okay, so we can actually interact with these hints right now. What I want to do additionally is if we mouse over the hint, it's going to, I don't know if I want to introduce mouse, so actually mouse over. Let's do it just for sake of doing it. So we want to do honestly, this actually works because of button's eye status. Let's just use button's eye again. It's not really conventional, but it should just work for us. Also, you guys can see my code, can't you? And now let us do buttons.eye dot button dot on hover, I think is what we're looking for. Equals we don't care about the light anymore. So we can get rid of this stuff. And the main difference is we want to take this code. Actually, want to delete this stuff. Okay, what we want to do. Okay, very unconventional way of doing this. The more I'm working on this, the more I realize I'm just kind of like taking this far left field. What we want to do is the buttons I dot type. We want to do buttons. We want to add E. And we want source element E dot source. Actually, let's do this. Let's take a look at the code for the light. Source element dot ID. capitalized or anything? No. So what we want to do is we just want to introduce. Let's just remove this. Index equals this. Not sure if I want to do it this way, but too late to turn back now. It should just work. I mean, there's an edge case here I can see, and I can fix it pretty easily. Actually, we'll just fix it right now. We are doing functional coding now, so maybe I should be more careful. What am I doing? Wait, whoa, hold up, hold up. I was being dumb. Index equals e.source element dot id. And all of that looks pretty accurate. So let's just run it and see what happens. This probably won't work, but inspect element, the on hover didn't work. The on click worked, but not the on hover. Did this event actually get called? Did this happen? Was it on mouse over? Okay, we got a bug. I can work with a bug. So on mouse over. Let's take a look at the event a bit more closely and see what's happening exactly. Source element, we're looking for ID. Oh, is it capitalized? Hey, it worked. I think once it's found, though, we want to make it so that it actually want to also do an I+1. And then when found, we want to actually make it so that e.source element mouse over thing is no longer active. So don't get unnecessary calls. There it goes. And we can delete the console log. And we can run this. So now we have this thing. We can mouse over these and find out what they are. And one thing I will say is I kind of want to skip past it if the light goes over it. I want the light to be like an easier way to find things. So this here should automatically change it, but it doesn't. And the question is why? Oh wait, you guys see the code. So this part right here, buttons I.type equals light. I want to see if this actually runs. Okay, one of these has to have been a light. The question is, why has it not worked? Buttons I.type. Buttons I. All this makes sense, except for the fact that it doesn't actually work for this part right here. And this part here must work as well. And then why does this work, but that didn't work? This actually confuses me a lot. Buttons I.type equals light console log this. So this never happened. It's a problem. It's gotta be a simple bug, something that's like really obvious. It's equal light. Buttons dot push that is hidden. Let's literally just copy and paste this and see what happens. Why did none of those happen? Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Oh, oh. Okay. Because this actually doesn't run. Because this is part of the previous. Okay. This goes down here. I forgot that it's in two different sections of the code. Because I was using the main light. Okay. Let's give it a run. Cool. It works. Life is good. I'm tired. So I we got the hidden behavior to work. Next time, the next behavior we're going to work on is spawning in a monster. Spawning should be fairly easy. We're just copying the code we already have, um, and just making it so that it spawns like at when we expand a light or move the camera. So basically, whenever we like push the boundary a little bit, we'll spawn that new area that we pushed out into. Outside of that, I don't really have anything more to really add, to be honest. Hope you guys all enjoy the stream. Actually, I will say it might be a harder problem than I think it is, actually. I might be oversimplifying it. We need to actually remember where we've already been. Or maybe I can just ignore that. Maybe I can just like spawn in new areas as is. Or actually, no. Easy solution. Easy solution. Super easy solution. What if whenever we move squares, we'll add in, we'll bring in a chunk. I think that is the best solution. That I think is correct. Okay, I'll remember that for tomorrow. But I'm tired and I need to get some rest. I know this was a shorter stream. We'll have longer streams soon. Hopefully, actually, we'll have a. I'm gonna try to start my stream at 6 o'clock tomorrow. Tomorrow, I have to. hopefully I will eliminate the external stressors and stuff will be a lot better. We're not gonna. Today's kind of a slow day. We're not gonna be able to rate anybody. We're not gonna outro this either. I hope you guys all enjoy the stream. I hope to see you guys all tomorrow. Actually, let's move it to my face. My tired face. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon, and I will be going back on a content grind soon. Probably not today though, because again, I'm just so spent.